shower plumbing. We can see back there, I just cut off the end caps and put in some couplers. Ran the hot and the cold around up to this new mixing valve and diverter valve combination. I just have these boiler drains on here just for pressure testing the system. Of course, I didn't realize they actually have on and off valves right on this contraption. But anyway, I needed to test the riser, and over here this will be the side connection for the shower wand. I had a little trouble here with the getting the copper and the brass to marry together with the solder. Took me 3 tries on that spot, but all the other joints, everything was great. Only one leak to work with. And I kind of forgot, but since that time, this is the back side of these. I countersunk some screws in here, made some shelving units. I'll show you the front side here. On this side we've got floor to ceiling. It'll be for, I don't know, toilet paper, towels. This is made so it'll slide out, by the way, for the future. And this is I went about 6 inches short of the ceiling for that one. And I don't know, put as many shelves will run in. It's just something to fill in, and I still have access then to the plumbing. All right, we purchased our tile for the floor and the shower, and the basin came in early. That's good news. Bad news is I'm having a little trouble with my drain. I was supposed to just screw on to the back side and mount the drain cover. Everything would have been great. Problem is, this does not seat into the opening like it should. So, back to the drawing board on the drain. Alright, like I was talking about, I had a little problem with my drain situation. I ended up ripping out the plastic, cut it down with my orbital saw, and I have backer board laying on here right now. It's just laying here, but what I'm going to end up doing is putting mortar behind the backer board to help level the thing. I cut this part out, and I ended up buying a different drain altogether. And I modified this rubber boot that sticks down. This is the one that came with it. And I bought a different one. It goes from, I don't know, 2 inch to 1.5 or something like that. Anyway, the deal is that I'm going to add some silicone around there. It'll press up against that plastic down there. And I'll just silicone the bejesus out of it. Anyway, so now this one will fit in. Whoopsie daisy. Yeah, got a headache already. This will fit in here very nicely now. And then there's a metal cover that goes over that. So I'm just going to put a little silicone around here, put that on, and this rubber goes behind it with a locking nut. That'll come on there nice and tight. After the mortar's in behind the backer board, I'll lay the backer board in. I'll put some either a mortar or silicone on the back side of this. Very expensive shower basin. This is completely flat on the bottom. Came in early, that was good news. Alright, got the mortar done. Put down, mortar used a 1/2 inch trowel. Put that on the floor, laid the backer board on it. Add a little silicone to the back of the shower basin and laid that in. I'm going to take out that little retainer ring down here. You can see that retainer ring. I'm going to take that out and I'm going to silicone around that rubber boot real well. We took up the slack where that concrete floor was tapered a little bit. So we removed that taper by adding that mortar underneath. And that went pretty well. Okay, that seats in there pretty well. Okay, I need to get some of that up underneath that boot there a little bit. That's good, that's nice. That's probably easier said than done. That's great. Okay, the base is in. I've got it covered with some cardboard. And then over in the corners, I got a couple of pieces of tile flipped over here. I need a little spacer, about 1/4 inch, to set the hardy board on. My brother talked me into using a hardy board rather than the waterproof drywall, so that's what I'm going to do. And we're going to get started here shortly. First sheet in, and what I'm doing is I'm putting a bead of, see if you can see this, bead of glue on there. Then I only need to screw it around the edges. I did put a couple down the middle, and that should eliminate any vibration. And just standard liquid nails. Interior. I already put my second sheet up, and I gotta go get some. The wall board's now complete. It's a hardy backer, it's called. Plumbing went pretty well. I missed a spot over here, that'll fill okay. I had to piece it in up here, saved a sheet that I can take back. It's good news. The basin seems to be pretty level. And now I'm about to get started on the tile. Well, here's my story. Got my tiles all cut. I laid them out and I labeled them all. They're all numbered out. And I'm ready to start putting them down. I got to make my compound up. Flex bond. Yeah. Crack prevention mortar. There you go. Well, I completed putting up the shower walls, and they're ready for tile. But before I do those, I started with the floor, and right now I'm just laying out the floor pattern. What's really nice is that rather than buying some expensive saw, I'm just using my grinder with a 4-inch